So, typically I am in the garden when I'm filming a gardening video, duh, but I end up bringing all the stuff home and get to enjoy all the food and deliciousness of the garden and never share it with you. So I thought I would do something a little different this time and do a taste testing of some of the stuff that I grew in the garden this season. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 things to try. The first one is an Aji Charapita. It's a type of pepper. It's about the size of a pea. Second are some grapes. Not very good at growing grapes. Third is this plant called Silene Vulgaris, or maiden's tears, which is a silly name. Fourth are goji berries. Fifth are these buzz buttons, which are very odd. And then finally is this big pepper. I'm not going to eat the whole thing. I'm just going to eat a piece. And I'm not sure how hot it is, so it's going to be a surprise for all of us. Okay, so let's get going. This is the Aji Charapita. It's a Peruvian pepper that is used as a finishing spice. So apparently they will pick a couple, crush them, and then put them in stews and whatever dishes they're serving to kind of flavor with their essence. It's supposed to be have a sweetness to it, but still have like a pop right at the beginning. So let's see. I haven't tried it before and I'm really excited. Yeah, there's like this pop in the front of your mouth right at the beginning, and then it's moving into the back of my throat. I feel like I'm starting to sweat. It definitely has a kick to it. There are lots of little seeds in it. And the taste did have like a fruity quality to it. I think I just need a minute. It definitely makes my whole tongue tickle. And it's really hot. It's hot all the way down. I'm gonna fast forward to this part. Okay, whew. I took a few minutes, collected myself, drank some water, and some bread, and I'm feeling much better, and I'm ready to continue. Now, it was probably not a good idea to eat that pepper first, but I was most excited for it, so I wanted that to be the purest taste. And I definitely got some pure taste there. It was very strong, but I think it would be very pleasant in dishes. It was just a little goes a long way, and I can still feel it burning and tingling. But it was tasty. Anyway, let's move on. Next thing, number 2, are some grapes. Sweet. There are seeds, and small and crunchy. Not very good. Yeah. And I'm not very good at grapes. So that's something that I'm going to learn next year, how to do much better. But still interesting, still sweet and nice, still pretty to see growing, so at least that's good. Okay, next thing. The maiden's tears. These fresh greens are used in a lot of omelets and in a lot of Greek dishes in the Greek Isles. So, let's see. It definitely has that green, grassy quality to it. But it's mild. It has a nice green flavor. And there's not much of a bitter aftertaste, so I'm actually pleased with that one. Go Maiden's Tears. Okay, these are goji berries, and someone from my community garden gave me just like a little cutting that had just a little root that was growing. We just pulled out of her plot, and I stuck it into mine. And I did not expect to get any berries, but I actually got quite a few. So that's cool. They're supposed to be very good for you. I've only really seen them dried and like covered in chocolate. This is a fresh goji berry. Okay. It has a flat, sweet flavor. There's a bitterness to it. I wouldn't say it's that good. I hear they're better dried. Let's try a more mature one. The more mature one has more of a flavor in itself and more sweet and much less bitter. So I think that's the key, letting them get nice and dark. Okay, next thing. This is the toothache plant, or buzz buttons. And when you eat part of this, either the leaves or the flowers, you get tingles all throughout your mouth. And it makes you salivate and gives you almost like a sour feeling in your mouth. It's really weird. I'm just going to take a piece of it. Just like that big. I'm kind of chewing it up. I can feel this kind of tingly, sweet sensation. I feel my mouth is starting to salivate a lot more. It almost feels like I have eaten a cough drop, like a Ricola, you know, when it kind of feels like it coats your mouth in this mentholated feel. But it doesn't taste like menthol. And there's this tingly sensation on my tongue, and it kind of feels tangy, but almost not a flavor. Like it's just a chemical reaction that's making my... It's very bizarre. But not unpleasant. I've tried to make, put it in things, like put it into salad dressing. I thought that would be interesting. It never carries over into the food when I put it into the food. I'm not sure why. Maybe I need to add more or try a different dish. But these are very interesting. Okay. The last is this Jabba Da Hutt pepper. It's so pretty. And I planted it right next to a Carolina Reaper. And I don't know why I did that. That was really stupid, because you're not supposed to put hot peppers next to mild peppers. And we've also had a very dry summer. which often I've heard make peppers spicier. So I have no idea how this is going to be, but I'm just going to take a piece. I'm just going to take almost the same amount that I ate of the ahi to be able to compare. So let's see. Has more of that fresh pepper flavor. It's sweet, light. Like a mild heat. I can feel my starting to sweat a little bit. But it's really nice. This is like a chill heat. Yeah, this would be really tasty, pickled and put on top of, you know, sandwiches or something like that. Yeah, definitely I would not just eat the Aji Charapita whole, because that was a lot of feels there. But I hope you enjoyed watching me eat some of the interesting species that I grew this summer. And let me know if you have any questions.